Does he not want to beef up his team?
To be honest, no, not from where we're at. We believe that our team is very, very balanced. Very, very balanced. If you don't believe me, watch when we play this coming weekend on Sunday. We'll be playing our first match in the second version of the curling Black Label knockout competition, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. The team is quite balanced. It's a question of us converting our chances and making the turnaround in the league matches.
But you've been selling a lot of players. Like a selling club. Bo Mutusi, Bo Given, Bo over there, Bo Peter.
Yeah, sure. We've become that club, to be honest. So when
does that not affect the coach?
Well, you would wish as a coach to always keep your best players each season and only improve, So it does destabilize progress when you, as a coach, you lose the best players in your squad because you don't have as much opportunity to only add on more quality players, but you have to replace. It makes it quite challenging. So our coach has been faced with that challenge, and players take time. Some players take time to adapt into new environments, new club, new coach, new coaching methods, new training methods. So we have been also subject of such. So our coach is well aware. I'm sure he would wish that we should, by now in our squad, would have Ventuari, would have given him Simang, would have Batusi Ovas, and Melusi Telezi, Tsoho Fazonyama, Traore, who left for Europe, Teto, who also left for Livingston, although he's back on loan at Chipa and so forth. He would wish that those players are still there, but then the business model of our club, more especially without a headline partner, dictates that we dispose of our best assets. Mojela, Mojela this season, Sanoka this season, for example. We dispose of our best assets and re-inject, the returns into the club, and reinvest and try to reinforce from there. It's the most difficult model. I can challenge you. Last season we transferred 7 of our best players, all of whom had been on our starting 11 on many occasions. I would challenge you to tell any club, anyone in the league, to transfer 7 of their starting 11 and see if they won't struggle, in the following season. The chances are they will have a huge struggle. Because if you take an Ovas, Telezi, Msimango, Traore, Teto, Nyama, those type of players all at once, then you would have dismantled almost the team. The entire team, especially seeing that these players were in our starting 11. And now the challenge is to replace, and those replacements to hit the highest notch and then take the club to a higher position. We managed to achieve that last season. We end up in 6th position from 10th position, having disposed of 7. So this past season we transferred 3. Mojela, I think Sanoka, and Tuare, yes, to Kaizer Chiefs. Those were also the pillar, of our team. So they are gone. We had to replace them. Plus, so it means that in a span of 12 months, 13 months, we transferred about 10, 11 players all at once. So it's not the easiest thing. So it does really impair on the progression of the team. And our coaches are constantly faced with that challenge. That can only change once we've got partners or headline partners or sponsors. And of course, this is one model we saw the likes of Tottenham Hotspur applying. When they disposed of Gareth Bale, who was in a few others, they were that club over time. Then they transitioned themselves into a club that does no longer necessarily sell. So it was 7 last season, 3 this season. Let's hope that we will reduce the transfers, next season to be lesser, because we also want to be that strong club that stays in the league, competes for all titles that are available.
So now you are saying that after 3 games and 3 losses, the coach is not going anywhere. But how long can it last if the situation doesn't improve or change and the results are not?
He can last as long as he needs to be honest. The lack of change in the situation has to be looked at carefully, And I've already explained that the reasons up to so far have nothing to do with coaching. We look at all the 3 games, we dominated. I think Richards Bay were on 77% possession, creating chances, not scoring. Chiba we dominated. At Supersport we dominated. So much so. So that cannot be a coaching situation. Because we play our game, we stick to our philosophy. We're a very, very highly position-based team, so we stick to that. We dominate on the ball, we create chances, we just don't convert them. It can never be a coaching matter. To put the ball in the net, that cannot be coached. We watched the MTN final. Do you think Mojela was coached that when that throw-in is flicked over, you must spike it? No. Those things, you don't coach them. It's instinctive. A player has to have it there. They have to do what they need to do at the time.